boosted.
Hi everybody, I am Ben Green, and I am here with my two best friends,
Anthony Thomas,
Jermaine Sneed,
and we are Screen Chasers. You were listening to 3 Pump Chumps, and we just saw the movie Iron Man 3, which is about...
When Tony Stark's world is torn apart by a formidable terrorist called the Mandarin, he starts an odyssey of rebuilding and retribution.
Wow.
Interesting.
This movie stars Robert Downey Jr., Guy Pearce, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Don Cheadle. Oh, sorry. One can never, ever forget Ben Kingsley.
Absolute Academy Award-winning Ben Kingsley. Okay, guys. We saw Iron Man 3. Jermaine, you said that you thought this movie was worth it.
Yes, I did.
Why do you say that it's worth it to go see in the theater?
I think it's worth it to go see it in the theater, pretty much just based on the action and how pretty the film was. I think we were discussing it a little bit earlier. They did a lot of storyboard frames where it seems like they took it right out of the comic book, and I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was fun to see. I even like the 3D action of it, and I normally don't like 3D movies.
You know, it's actually something, Anthony, I want to ask you about this, about the 3D, because...
I think that's why I have a headache today.
I think that the movie was worth it, but I disagree with you, Jermaine.
Okay.
I think the 3D was lousy. I thought it was... don't go see the 3D is what I say.
I feel the exact same way. I feel like 3D in this one was kind of like a waste of money. It was just another way to get a little bit more money in for the box office.
Anthony,
Yes.
you also said you thought this movie was worth it to see in the theater.
I did. And the one thing that I'll say is this. I don't think I've walked away from a movie enjoying the movie, but completely disappointed in it at the exact same time. Because I can't take anything away from the film that was made. Because yes, it is a good movie. And yes, it is worth going to see in the theater. But what I am disappointed in is I'm disappointed in what they did with... I don't think it's giving too much away with... I'm sorry, folks. If this is a spoiler, we'll go ahead and give it away. Spoiler alert! What they did with the Mandarin, I felt was a complete cop-out. I wish they would have gone... I wish they would have gone so much further with it.
Guys, the Mandarin, they built him up like all these little videos he's coming in. His character, just Ben Kingsley, was so amazing. And I was really concerned initially because I'm like, why in the world would Ben Kingsley, Academy Award-winning Ben Kingsley, say, I want to play basically what is a Fu Manchu character, you know? I want to play the B team Fu Manchu, and I was like, this is ridiculous. No, when I saw it, I was like, no, he's like every terrorist, every image of a terror, anything you could be afraid of was him, and I thought he was amazing. And then they took all that, and like you said, spoiler alert, but I was like,
They flush it down the toilet.
and I know you guys did too, because I felt the vibe in the theater go,
It dropped.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
they built it up to where I think I disliked that guy more than Osama bin Laden at one point. He was that evil in the movie.
He was.
He was a terrorist I rooted for. I'm sorry.
Can't root for any terrorists.
I can for that one.
So brutal. And my favorite scene, and this isn't even a spoiler scene, but it's one of my favorite scenes that involves him, is where Guy Pearce is like, you know, got to get ready for the master to come in. He's about to do like his video spot or whatever, and he's like, he doesn't like to wait, and he rolls in, and as soon as he rolls in, I mean, he doesn't even like look at anybody else. He walks right into this mansion. The master's coming in. He sits down, and these little women come in and like pull down his robe from him. He doesn't even move, and it's like a split second later, and he's like, "What are we waiting on?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow, this is nothing against Ben Kingsley's acting in it.
He was phenomenal.
Oh man, absolutely, all the way through. You know, I can see
everyone delivered acting wise in this movie. Every
man.
single person. Oh my God, even Don Cheadle.
They brought the black man back twice this time.
Oh yeah,
it was good to see that same black guy.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
If I was, you see the Mandarin on TV, right?
Yeah.
You know he's a scary bad man.
Yeah.
So you give him your home address?
Hey,
I love that.
That part was amazing.
I'm just saying I couldn't do it.
Well, you ain't Iron Man.
True that.
You T'Challa.
Plus, he's like, man, Tony Stark. Okay, and this movie should be. What did you call it, Anthony? Like Tony Stark 1 or something like that?
Yeah. I paid my money to see Iron Man 3, not Tony Stark 1.
Tony Stark, the origin story.
Yeah.
That's what we saw.
It really is. I mean, he's doing great. He's completely strung out enough to where, yeah, he will give the Mandarin his home address and say, "Here I am. if you're a man, come and get me.
In the offset chance that you are a man.
Yeah. Wow.
Woo! Threw it out there.
And he goes, okay. Everything the first hour of that movie was great. And then it got really, really slow to me. Like, really, really slow.
That's when they had to do the whole Tony Stark without the suit is still Iron Man. I think they're just trying to show you that.
I don't need
with
to
the
see
MacGyver trick. I can build anything. And...
I saw it for that, like, 45 seconds before the truck exploded in the first one.
You get the
I
idea.
saw it in the cave in the first one.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't have to, like, beat you over the head with it. Like you know, I get the idea real fast. He's a genius, looking us up. I mean, yeah, I got it.
I do think, and as much as I like this writer, he's done a lot of things that I like. I think he kind of lost his way in what story he really wanted to tell. Because when he was doing the I Am Tony Stark story, then he was trying to do the PSTD story, like after war thing, and I'm having nightmares.
That was no. I actually really like. I honestly really enjoyed that.
But which were they never,
exactly
they
what
never
you're saying. It was two different movies spliced together, and I get it. I think he was intrigued by the concept of handling that with seeing Tony Stark in that way. And if you watch Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, you kind of understand this guy is like diving into these characters like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And like I said, I think he was just obligated to make an Iron Man film, but was really more interested in making that
I don't know. Jermaine's right, though. If they could have found a way to incorporate it more into what was happening with... I mean, it does follow along with what's going on, but it just feels kind of disjointed.
Yeah.
Like, I did like all that stuff where he's like having the flashbacks to New York thing. They keep talking about
all that was
loved it, but like find a way to put it in with the what's going on, because it never actually inhibits him when he's like going up against the man or any of the villains. It never does. Like he just kind of like rolls with it.
Yeah, it's just like whatever. I think it's just like when he's in the suit, he's in the zone. But when he's more comfortable being Iron Man than he is being Tony Stark.
I think that's part of the story.
I think that's kind of what they were saying.
And that's probably the problem with it, because like you said, they're trying to say he's still Iron Man even without the suit. And then you got that point going, it conflicts itself. It doesn't work. Okay, guys. My final thing for the movie, I think people should go see it because I think it's a fun movie. It's a fun action movie. Everybody's gonna go see it anyway. Yeah. So you gotta be able to talk to about it with your friends.
So what's something good? But, what's something you did enjoy?
I enjoyed the Mandarin, but that's also my down point with it is that I lost the movie once they took the Mandarin away from me.
Yeah.
But I liked Robert Downey is amazing. Like seriously, in all honesty, Tony Stark or not, I could probably watch Robert Downey Jr. in a movie for fucking 5 hours and be fine. So that's me. That's what I think.
You know what? And some people won't like this, but I think the Iron Man world, it's a superhero, but it's kind of a comedy, and I love the banter back and forth. Him and that kid cracked me up.
Oh my god, him and that little kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead.
Calling that little kid a pussy. Oh my god.
This is my major good thing. Then this is the thing that makes Robert Downey as Tony Stark, Iron Man, whatever, amazing. Is the fact that he could be such a hot-headed hotshot. Like at some points, he literally is saying, "I am awesome," like to himself. He's just like saying, "I'm amazing. I'm awesome.
I am the best." That's what he's saying.
And then he just completely fucks up. Like something happens, and he just looks like a complete ass. And it's great because that's what makes him a human being. I love it.
That's what keeps the movie going. Like every time that it did drop down and it started going to that dry spell, the comedy would kick back in, and you'd laugh and you'd chuckle and you'd move back on to the next sequence. So
yeah, that's an Iron Man movie, and that part I'll give it. That part I really enjoyed.
So,
all right, folks. Thanks very much for listening to 3 Pump Chumps with Iron Man 3. Join us again next week. And again, check us out on Facebook, Google Plus, and YouTube. Guys, you have anything else to say? Mandarin! They'll never see me coming.
Oh, god damn, that was great.
All right, folks. Hello!
Call Mr. President. Call him now.
Boosted.